Who would have thought that Baker Mayfield, written off by many, would become the great leader of the Buccaneers, taking the team to the playoffs and leaving Cleveland's critics scratching their heads? Meanwhile, the legendary Mike Evans continues to make history with yet another 1,000-yard season. And there's more. The Bucs' success has caught the NFL's attention, with one of the team's key executives being considered to revitalize the New York Jets. Curious? Don't miss any details, and don't forget to leave a like to support the channel. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are heading to the playoffs as NFC South champions, wrapping up another wild season with a clutch Week 18 win over the Saints. Oh, and Mike Evans, he's just doing Mike Evans things, surpassing 1,000 receiving yards for the 10th straight season. Absolute legend. But the real buzz is about Baker Mayfield, the guy everyone thought was done after his Cleveland Browns days. Turns out he's thriving in Tampa, putting together back-to-back career years and making it seem like Cleveland was the problem all along. Browns GM Andrew Berry shared his thoughts on Mayfield's resurgence. When asked about the QB's success, Berry gave credit but couldn't resist a subtle jab. Baker's doing fantastic in Tampa. Really happy for him. Berry said, a lot of a quarterback's success or struggles comes down to the environment. And of course, individual growth plays a big role. Translation? Berry's essentially saying, sure, maybe our setup wasn't great, but Baker didn't exactly help himself either. It's the classic breakup excuse. It's not you, it's not me, it's the circumstances. But here's the thing, whatever went wrong in Cleveland doesn't matter now. Mayfield is thriving, taking the Bucs to the postseason again and emerging as the franchise leader nobody expected after Tom Brady retired. Meanwhile, the Browns are stuck in quarterback limbo, shuffling through mediocrity and still searching for the spark they let walk out the door. You can argue all day about whether Mayfield's struggles in Cleveland were his fault or the Browns' chaotic environment, but it's hard to deny the obvious now. Tampa found their guy, and the Browns are left wondering what could have been. If anything, this feels less like a victory lap for Berry and more like an admission that maybe, just maybe, the Browns dropped the ball on this one. What do you think of Mayfield's success in Tampa? Was Cleveland to blame, or is it all about Baker's growth? Share your thoughts below. But hold tight, because now we're diving into a possible shakeup with the Jets that might just have Buccaneers DNA. The New York Jets are searching for a fresh start, looking to fill both their GM and head coaching positions. And now, they've set their sights on one of Tampa Bay's brightest minds, Buccaneers assistant GM Mike Greenberg. For Greenberg, this isn't just a job interview, it's a potential homecoming. He grew up on Long Island as a die-hard Jets fan, and now has a chance to take on the GM role for the team he once cheered for. It's like a sports dream come true. Greenberg, one of Tampa's two assistant GMs alongside John Spytek, has been a key figure in the Buccaneers front office. Working closely with GM Jason Licht, Greenberg has played a crucial role in building a roster that has dominated the NFC South with 4 straight division titles and 5 consecutive playoff appearances. His specialty? Navigating the salary cap like a chess master. Losing him would be a tough blow for Tampa Bay, especially after Carolina already courted him for their GM position last year. But here's the catch! Greenberg might finally be ready to lead his own team. He's proven his value in Tampa, and landing his first GM role with his childhood team would be a poetic turn of events straight out of a movie. The Jets could use someone with Greenberg's intelligence and cap expertise to turn things around, and this feels like the perfect moment for him to take center stage. It's incredible how the NFL never stops surprising us. Baker Mayfield has proven that with the right environment, he can be a game changer. Meanwhile, the Jets might be on the verge of gaining a key addition to their management team, but losing Mike Greenberg would be a tough pill for Tampa to swallow. Agree? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next updates on your favorite team.